Hey traders, welcome to episode 770 of the show. You could be doing anything. It's like whatever, man. Night streams are just, we do whatever we want, man. I'm just gonna like screen for some chart patterns and see if I can add some things to my watch list. That's really all I'm gonna do tonight. So if you got requests too, just let me know. I mean, we can look at it. If you see something that actually is worth it, like if you see like a pattern, those are like the best assets to shout out versus just random tickers. But oh yeah, you could be doing anything, but you're here. Thank you. Stay-at-home Kangs, man. Should we just do it for you? Jesus chimes for you on your Baltimore Ravens bet. Spears for you too, man. That's amazing. All right. So what's Bitcoin done? Nothing, right? It, back tested 6,800. We never fell below it at all. 6,800, pretty important support, pretty strong. I mean, you'd think it'd be strong, right? With how many touches we've had. We're talking like the candle low close area, that crazy move down. Do you remember that? I'm sure you all remember this when this occurred. Like, that's a support. So it's like February 2018, March 2018, somewhat May 2018, September 2018. I'm sorry, like, my bad, wrong support. Yeah. So then you got April 2018, June of 2018, July 2018, September 2018, and October of 2018. All those freaking supports. So, there might be a lot of buy orders there. And so, again, I mean, I don't know, like, since it's like Bitcoin Live, I've just done this analysis literally to ad nauseum. So people just probably want to vomit if they watch every time, because it's like, what we're doing? We're trying to reset the oscillators right now. We're trying to get back to maybe neutral on the MACD. We make the common retrace. I deleted it earlier. Just hold on. So it's like from this high to low. This can just be for people that weren't here for the day stream or didn't review it. All right, common retrace levels between 78.47 and 86.47. You're currently at a 23% retrace, the most shallow retrace. Also at that 236 area, 73.50. Look left. Support resistance, right? If you could ever break that, you could easily see, that 7,800 area, which is pretty much right around the 382, the beginning of the golden zone. And what you can expect on the 4 hour is, like, if it did break, which we don't know. I mean, if there's no demand for Bitcoin, I mean, we see assets where there's no demand that hit the 236 and they just dump again. So, I mean, we'll see. But normally, most commonly, we see this or this or this, right? And then when we see that, when that happens on the daily, we normally end up getting divergence.
Not that moonboy tip $25. I think I found a coin with a really interesting pattern. Have you heard of the ticker VET? I think I've discovered the ever elusive rocket ship pattern.
Vechain doing things.
Yes. Okay. So what Vechain's doing tonight is it is attempting its rally, right? You know what we do? We have big impulses up, then we sell off, and then at a 382, 50%, 618, like we're talking about here, we reverse and we get our attempted rallies, right? And so those can set us up for harmonics and divergence, X, A, B, C, D, right? That's happening on Vechain right now. We'll look at it in 2 seconds. Just wanted to go into the, the hypothetical on Bitcoin, right? I don't even want to do it on this one. I'll have to erase all of it. So it's like just this, right? It would continue like rallying and getting near or closer to these common fib retrace levels, and continue to lose this negative momo, go into positive momentum territory, and once it reverses there, you start losing the positive momentum on the sell-off, and then all of a sudden it starts going negative again, and you get to, a double bottom or a slightly lower low down to 61.50, And on that daily, we end up showing on both oscillators. You got it. Okay, same analysis right here. And then we could get this or this. And it can still be in the downtrend. Look how much room there is now, you know, with the adjustments. That's how it goes, man. It's the waves. They come and they go. We ride them. We try anyway. So let's go to the Vechain real quick. Let me Control Z like 50 times. There we go. All right. Thank you, not Vechain boy. Okay, so attempted rally. And what I'm saying is, on the attempted rally, what do? We make a lower high, a double top, or a higher high, slightly higher high. And then we sell off again, right? You get to a higher high, you're almost certainly going to be showing some bearish divergence on a daily time scale. Yep, right, because you're losing your negative momentum now, resetting. Okay, so let's just say this is how I'm looking at it. Okay, the Gartley, the trump card potential, you know, Gartley. So, right, 78% retrace, whatever it is. Let's just say it's a lower high for the sake of the potential Gartley. It could be a cipher, but we're just talking about just wave analysis, 786, whatever. And then it would come down, and we could maybe eventually see a Gartley be painted, or if it becomes 113% or higher, could be a bullish cipher. So it's good. You're seeing the beginning of the waves, right? We know it's X to A here. We know it's A to B here. We're now pivoting, and now we're attempting that rally. So it could be amazing. Just we have to wait. We don't know. I mean, of course, like you can always just keep on going, you know, just all the way up. But if you're talking about trying to find a trade on something, you're looking for this to set up. You want it to. Okay. That makes sense? We good?
Vechain doing things.
Maybe starting to develop a harmonic. We don't know yet. Wait and see. Get some more candles. It'll be alright.
Bruh.
Cheers. All right. So that was Vechain doing things. We looked at Bitcoin. I mean, whatever on the altcoin. Great. It's like we looked at them. They're all, you know, whatever. They all got wrecked with Bitcoin. Okay, let me see here. Oh man, look at this. What the heck? This is pretty. It could be pretty. I'm just, wow, man. Alright, so there's, like X, A, B, C, D stuff, right? Wow, just huge. I mean, this goes back to 2014 there, but it's just like if you're looking in the short term, it's like there's a big sell wall here, right? Almost looks like a freaking beautiful ascending triangle, right? How would this be a wedge? How could it could never be painted as a wedge. This is not a wedge.
Bruh.
Not Vet Moon Boy tip $25. As a non-Moon Boy emotionless trader, I respect your analysis, but I still see a rocket ship pattern.
Bit Moon Boy. Man, I wish I had my voice changer thing on. It's like, I don't know, I bought this one that's supposed to be implemented with Stream Deck, and I don't know, anytime I have it open, my mic won't work in OBS, the streaming, like the broadcasting app. So, wow. Thank you, not Bet Moon Boy. I really appreciate it, man. So, I don't know, man. Do you see a wedge? I don't. So I feel like really kind of starts here. This is HYG. What the heck? Alright, so got something like that. It's clearly just some sort of, yeah, triangle contraction, some sort. Sorry, man. I'm streaming with one contact in. The other one like ripped in half, and it was my last one. So I had to spend, you know, how much you got to spend on to get, you know, for contacts today. So I'll be waiting on those to come in. I don't know how long it's going to take. So that just looks more like a triangle to me. So I don't know. I mean, obviously, if you want to trade a triangle, you can. It's not like I'm looking for wedges. Okay, triangles are whatever. They're neutral. I want the edge. I want the 1618. I want fib extensions. I don't want things that, you know, where's it at on its retrace? High to low. See, I don't want things. I mean, 786 is good, but I want things that are like fib extensions. It's okay. HYG. Okay, you want to trade a triangle? Here it is. There it is. It's good. It's the same friggin' chart. That's distribution. Lots of distribution there. Nah. I don't know, man. Actually, it kind of looks bearish. Let me go to this KMI. Does this not look like head and shoulder-ish to you in a way? I mean, and it's like a neckline here. And then you just got like left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then a lower high. You break this neckline, you might be screwed. Look at this. You know, it's just something that has made a deep retrace, and it might be ready to sell off again. Look at that, man. That major high to the low. Look, it hit a 78% retrace, and it's only made lower highs ever since hitting that deep retrace level. Like, it touched it perfectly, man. So you gotta think. I don't care if you want to call it head and shoulders or not. Trend is kind of your friend on this one for sure. Like a bearish pattern and an overall like bearish asset, right? It's only made lower highs, lower lows. Excuse me. Good God. But yeah, I get it. X, A, B, C, D stuff, right? Higher lows. But maybe it sells off first before, you know, making another higher low and going to the upside, right? This is a huge pattern. This goes back to like 2016. So this can still play out. All right, just something like this. It's a great idea. And look at this, you know, you can use Fibonacci and you're probably right in the ballpark of the golden zone. Right? It's a little past the 50% retrace on KMI. Maybe a shorting opportunity here. Not bad. Make it pretty here, right? We must make our charts pretty. Make them clean. Make sure everything that we plot on the charts is relevant, makes sense. It doesn't overlap with other things, right? Sherilyn, oh my God, it's Sherilyn. Hype in the chat for Sherilyn. Thank you for the sub. Holy crap. So there it is. Silver platter. KMI. Very good potential opportunity. Adding this to the watch list. And gonna set up an alert too, so it just can't get past me in case it's starting to breach that neckline of the potential head and shoulders. Amazing. So how could we look at it, right? I mean, I would think that since you've made another lower high, where would a stop loss be best? Be looking so if it's like one's just taking a short, I mean, just having a stop loss right above the previous high that you created, that second right shoulder, stop just above that. See if you that's a pretty loose stop. See, you're only at 2.6 to 1, which is okay, but it's not quite where we want it. So if you know, if you're just saying, hey man, I don't even care if it back tests that, I don't even want to deal with it, right? I'm expecting this thing now since it's 1, 2, 3 lower highs.
Didn't get it 0.786 fib on daily. Starting to get the hang of this. Much love, Mitch. Power on.
Queen B, thanks for the 3s. We appreciate it, man. We'll look at MoneyGram Connect next. Had been getting wrecked. Certainly being wrecked. It only made like 23% retrace, when historically it was always making 61 to 50% retraces. But hey, man, that is a scrub downtrend for a very long time. Okay, so you look at something like that. Have a tighter stop then. You have a tighter stop, the risk is a little higher of getting stopped out before it plays out, I guess, because maybe it runs up to double top this, but that's like weird. It's like, no, it's already doing that. It's already tried like 3 times here. So this is how it goes. It's like, it's starting to become time where it's do or die, right? And yeah, I know people be like, oh, it's a triangle too. Sure, triangle, but look at the left shoulder. I'm including the entire structure instead of just cherry picking this high. I don't know, man. To me, it looks like a huge impulse, and you're consolidating. And if it's to break to the upside to much higher highs, you just get stopped out, and that's it. You can't say this might not be a potential low risk, high reward area. Okay, and then your secondary target, of course, could just be like 618, just a little bit lower. 1725, you get in, you get out, and that's it. And then what it could do is just make a higher low somewhere down here, and then run again, and eventually make higher highs and make that huge harmonic pattern or something like that. Okay, KMI, man, let's go. I don't know what that is. Hydrogen Garden. Man, I don't know. I gave my outlook on Bitcoin just the beginning of the stream. So I have the DVR on where you can rewind and watch. Okay, so just do that. Or if you want to just go watch the 3.5+ hours of streaming I did yesterday, where I talked about it over and over and over. What's up, Elliot and Hainsey? So what do y'all think? Do y'all think that Vechain, Gartley, or Cypher will be created? It would be amazing. And it could be what ushers in maybe an entire reversal. But again, I don't know, man. It's like Bitcoin can't be bearish for these altcoins to make it, man. They're not going to do anything without Bitcoin. What are you talking about? Massive pump. What are you talking about, dude? Hold on a sec.
Hey Mitch, can you look at GM? Did we recently complete a harmonic pattern before the last impulse down? Are there enough coinciding variables to signal a reversal? Thanks.
Thank you, J-Dinks, for the 3s, man. Give me 1 second. We'll take a look. Sorry. Okay, so General Motors. Did we recently complete a harmonic pattern. Last impulse down. I don't know, man. We'll take a look. General Motors Connect. What's going on here? Okay, so harmonic. What kind of harmonic am I seeing? Am I seeing one? Give me a sec. Let's see. Recently complete a harmonic. The last impulse down. No, I don't think so. X, A, B, C, D. It would be. It's X, A, B, C, D, but I don't think it's a valid harmonic. I think you just had. This was way too deep of a retrace to be a C, right? X, A, B, C. You can go no further than the 1414 fib extension. This is much, much lower. This is probably like a 161.8% retrace from this low to high. So no, I don't think it could be a valid harmonic. I think you're seeing consistent lower highs and lower lows. This could be definitely argued as some sort of, this is, I mean, look. 3 falling peaks. The characteristic, and the problem is though, you've just got such strong support below you here. Like, this will be tough to break. But if we're just talking about the pattern without context. All right, 1, 2, 3. And then what's another characteristic of the 3 falling peaks is 2 lows, right? A low and a second low. This would be right here, what is called the confirmation line. Right there. If you broke that, that's where the dump would happen. But the thing is, I just don't think this pattern is very good. Just because there's just so much support below you. It seems like you'd come down here and at least test it and balance and stuff. So, but yeah, that's pretty bearish pattern right there. 3 falling peaks. So do I see much of an opportunity here? I mean, maybe people could argue that it's a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, you know? Okay. I see that too. It's a little too low, but you are from a low here to high at an 88% retrace. There is some hidden bullish divergence going on. All right. So I wouldn't say it is... Okay, so... I am reluctant to believe this is super bearish because there's so much support looking left. I mean, it's just everywhere. All right, so there is always the chance this thing could reverse because they just had that sell-off and you have the divergence and convergence here, higher lows. But I don't know, man. That's just, right? You'd have a neckline here then, right? See, it's like getting mixed signals. You see what's happening. I'm like trying to analyze, and it's like, well, there's a bearish side to this crap, but there's also maybe a bullish side to this too. You know, right? It's like if it's not clear, that's not really what you're looking for. You want to look for really clear indications that it's a good pattern. Look right here. You know, it's oblong shoulders. 78% retrace, recovering for now. I don't know, man. You could try to trade that, but it's GM. And think about it.
WMT Connect had earnings report but didn't move like Target did. Let's take a look.
Yeah, we looked at it. Walmart reported before Target, and yeah, Walmart it gapped up and then literally wiped out the entire day's gains that day, and Target just went to the moon, man. It's crazy. Yeah, we'll look at it. Sorry, man. So the issue with this, man, like, seriously, it's just like you can't break this resistance of $40. So, maybe down here it could rally again. But it's just, there's just supports everywhere. It could bounce anywhere. It's too much chop, man. Too much chop for my liking. Just all over the place. Okay, no clear range. It's making higher lows. Okay. Right? So I just don't it might be good for a scalper, I guess, right? Look, just buying at supports. Look what happened here. You'd have gotten killed. You tried to buy the support. Look where it went, and then it ran back up, right? So here, you sprung. Look, you might be back testing the spring. Right? This is the spring. This is the back test of the spring. Okay, if that's the case, then your target would be 40 bucks. Okay? 40 bucks and 38 bucks on GM. Okay, if one was long here, that's where people would take profit. $38 and $40. Okay? That's it.
Bruh.
Some of these are much more difficult than others. Seriously. I kind of do want snow IRL, man. I never get snow down here. Not really. If it's here, it doesn't stick ever because the ground's never cold enough. It's always like the coldest rain in the world where I live. Legit. I think we looked at this and it was like we agreed on some channel or something, upsloping channel. It just didn't save. I think it was like maybe 1 and 2, and then 3 here. Maybe that was it. Could have been 1 and 2 here. I don't know. That's pretty good. Baby vacuum coin.
Bruh.
Probes baby vacuum coin tipped $23.58. Can you verify Harmonic Yoda bullish Gartley on CCI starting July 18th, 2019?
Harmonic Yoda. Verify Harmonic Yoda, a bullish Gartley. CCI connect. Yeah, we can confirm. Once we try to make sense of this insanity on Walmart. Yeah, dude, this was earnings. It was like gapped up or just, yeah, gapped up at 124, ran up, you know, probably the first 30 minutes, an hour of the day, and just dumped the rest. And it's now just hanging out on looks like a support 25% trend line, the equidistant channel. So we're continuing to climb on up. I don't see, I mean, for someone who's trying to swing trade to take a long on this, what do you even do? There's nothing here. There's no value areas here. No 886 retraces, harmonics, anything like that. It's just going up on up and up, right? It's not really making higher highs anymore. I mean, I don't know if you can consider that's just earnings. So is it in a, you know, some sort of ascending triangle, or would you say it's a rising wedge? Right? Completely erase that one day. And what does it look like? I'm taking 1 and 2 here, okay? Right, and you just take that, it's the same trend line, right? So it's kind of a rising wedge, is it not? Like the impulse, and then the volatility picked up, and then you started that price contraction that's upsloping. And so, you know, if you dump, it would be reasonable to believe maybe this support here would be tested. Right, that's where you'd go. You go to like 115, which isn't even, it's like $3, $4. So that's it on Walmart. I mean, maybe a shorting opportunity, but you're not at the top of the wedge. You normally want to be at the top of the wedge for the lowest risk areas to go short. Okay. So meh on Walmart for opportunity for a low risk, high reward trade. Meh. All right. Thank you, J Dinks, again. Okay. Dang, dude. Stupid bullish on CCI. CCI, isn't that an indicator? All right, that's like an indicator for like an oscillator. Oh, yeah, Queen Beat. My bad, dude. My bad. Yes. MoneyGram. I'm sorry. Gosh. All right, MoneyGram, and then we'll do CCI. Sorry, probes. Okay. Gartley anyway, right? Maybe a Gartley. Looks like crap on the RSI. The MACD, maybe. You know, I think we're just like, it might be. It's still lower levels than this low. Right? This might be the lowest low. 786 beyond the 1618 has reversed there. Certainly you can see that, but sorry man, until you break above like 335 to 368, that's gonna play a role. It's a big resistance. If you can't break that, you are gonna just dump probably to lower prices and it's gonna be over. Okay, it's already a weird looking pattern. You know, I normally like them, you know, I mean 36%, that's not 36.7, that's not even a 382, which is the minimum criteria for a Gartley. It's just, I think someone had brought this up. It's maybe an idea, and it's like, close, but kind of weird. All right, and this is kind of weird too. But you were saying, did this hit the 786 on the daily? It certainly did. From a low anchor point to high anchor point, 78% retrace, absolutely. So deep retrace levels. Well, we know, we've seen it before on Harmonics, where even if they hit these really nice areas, they can run up, make another lower high, and sell off again, and hit the 886, and maybe show divergence more clearly. And you know that's even deeper. So that's the Mariana Trench retrace. Okay, doesn't look that impressive to me right now, especially with all this major resistance above you, just above you. You're not really, I mean, it's just kind of, there's no, where are the big moves? I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's not crypto or something, but it's okay. It's reversed, but not by much, and it's definitely not making higher highs. You got to break above 360. There's a little overhead resistance. Here's another one at like 463. You got to break this. There's a gap to fill at 393, so that's always a possibility of getting filled for selling off again. There you go. Queen Bee, sorry again, dude. My bad. I don't know why I blanked out on that. Oh my God, Bitcoin's at 71.93. It's not doing anything. Okay. Right. If it was, you know, high to low, you're looking for like, you know, 450. That's like the 50% retrace area up here. So I don't know if it's going to make it, dude. It was weird. It was a weird one. I don't like weird ones. I like, oh my God, it looks so freaking good. There's like no doubt that this is a low risk. I don't know. This one's kind of like, you know, is this the way it's being interpreted? It's so weird and scrubby. Look at this little bitty right side of the harmonic. I want the textbook patterns. I want them to look so beautiful that we could bring up Gartley himself or Bulkowski for whatever the pattern is, and they'd be like, oh my God. So, is it a Gartley Connect? Yes. It's a potential Gartley. We're not quite there. We're getting there, aren't we? Oh my God, dude. And what's being set up? It looks like, okay, you dumped, you rallied. It's almost like this, okay? Just think about this, dude. $886. Isn't this wild, dude? Beautiful. So where C would be on this shorter, smaller pattern, your 786 is right there. The issue is I don't like. I mean, it's okay, but you know. Oh wait. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. 786 is confluent. Really, the 1414 is right around there too. This might be perfect, dude. Holy crap! CCI 3.02 million volume. Perfect. Good. What I was saying though was like you're setting up for there's a, you know, you hit the low, you ran up, now you're gonna make you're attempting your rally, your inverse rally, whatever. You're attempting your sell-off, and down here at these levels, what can happen? What can happen, probes, man? You sell off, and then you end up doing something like this. All right, divergence connect. Boom. Keep something, make the lower. Like, it doesn't even have to be here. I can go lower, right? That's the 786. It could go down to, man. Right, it could go to the 1618, but like, I don't know. I like the 1414 area. Like, so where it's 81% here, 1414 is right around 128. And at that area, we could see this. And pending price action versus the upside. Oh my god, dude. Gartley's in the house. CCI.
Hype in the chat!
Oh my god, man. It's beautiful. Keys is killing me, dude. It's crazy. I mean, you know why it happened today, right? It's the macro. It is certainly the macro that did it. But you just got to think, man. You just got to think, all right. Earnings could certainly destroy this, ruin it, kill it. But you got to think, from your high to low of your structure, you're at a 1.618. You're like 90% of the way through the development to the maturation of this pattern. You were near the top of it, right? You were right here where the entry was. So it's just like, if it survives earnings in terms of getting, if it doesn't just explode and gap up and kill us, right? The rewards could be amazing. It is so perfect, so textbook, and so golden mean ratio-y. I know they do. Yes, I know they report earnings tomorrow. So you would think that it could be a Texas Instruments all over again. But again, it's just the macro, man. You got to be really careful because the best laid plans of mice and men on their trade setups can get killed by earnings. All right. Keys connect. That's right. We're close to 5,000 members on the Discord. So join it. Oh, posting it. Where's the vanity URL? Are we not able to do the vanity URL? We worked for that, man. Would it not be just absolutely grand if this played? Set up your alert. Set up your alert for like I'm do 129. Just stare at it all day. That's what it's 128 cap up. Crown Castle, International Corporation. Extremely bullish trend. Stupidly bullish trend. So you got that on your side, right? That's good. That's good for bullish patterns. Trade with the trend. Thanks for the 101 likes. And thanks for the 235 here. We're just hanging out. This is your look. Most people aren't even supposed to be here, okay? This is supposed to be a speakeasy stream. You're not allowed. Okay. Just finished my beer. Oh my god. That beer was for Stay-at-Home Kangs, man. Killed it. And it made it taste so good. Alright. I think we made it. We're all caught up. We can continue on the journey. Okay, what is this? Okay. I don't really see what it's talking about, though. ConocoPhillips. Connect, of course. It's obviously like you broke out, right? Or you had a false break. Look, the false breakout. Oh my God. That's nice. So you have broken out. Big resistance there. Accumulation going on too. I don't know, man. It's okay. Like what, ascending triangle connect? Anyone see the ascending triangle connect on a breakout of like a major downtrend that had been going on since October of 2018? So you see the resistance is upon you at 63 bucks. There is clearly a sell wall here. But every time you sell off, make higher lows. Look, the accumulation is accelerating. We've legged up a little bit. So obviously a low risk area would be like 56.34, pretty far away from that right now. But this is interesting. Interesting how we've broken. And we can just look at the major high, probably all-time high to low. Maybe not. Hold on. No. It's like, I'm gonna do that too. Yeah, well, it's consistent. Look, higher lows. Doesn't matter what's going on. It's always making higher lows. Okay, so that's good. But you're not making higher highs at all. But maybe it's not over. Maybe this trend isn't over and it can continue rising. But it did at that point where it reversed high to low, probably an 88% retrace up here for dumping. Okay, so your issue is like from the high to low here. You've already like 382 is kind of around where that sell wall is. So I mean, like if you're looking for a profit taking level, you're gonna have to deal with the 618, maybe even the 786. Okay, dude, don't tell me this is my. Dude, that is my contact, man. Are you kidding? My left contact now? I only have one contact then, dude.
3.6. Not great, not terrible.
Want to look at lumber futures, bro? Just had a pretty big move to the upside.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, lumber futures, dude. How's the lumber game in Russia, dude? Soviet Russia. Dude, this is crazy. I got completely screwed on my last pair of contacts. What's happened? Well, we've had this one plotted for a while. For a long while, okay? And it's I guess it's going as planned. Right? It's supposed to, it's on X to A to B to C. You're on wave C to D now. There's major weekly bullish divergence. You know, it's all messed up. You shouldn't even be able to see this right now. What the? Oh my God.
Bro, we eating at Applebee's tonight. Appetizers and everything.
Oh my God, dude.
Show!
I have been having banter. Take with me in this area. Bow to your sensei.
Oh, holy crap, dude. Did you just chat? Stay at home Kanks, thank you so much for the $250 contribution worth of, and that's Bitcoin, dude. That's the Bitcoin.
Bruh.
The one coin to rule them all. Thank you for not giving me $250 worth of Pundy coin. Or Raven coin. Maybe you should have tipped me in Raven coin, right? What are you doing, dude? Kappa, because they don't even offer that in 1UP coin, but wouldn't it be amazing if we lived in that utopian society where Raven coin was the, of course, the currency of the gods?
Is that a joint?
Look here! Look, listen!
Alright, man. Oh my God. Well, this calls for another beer. Wow. Alright. We will lumber and we will liquidate you. Lumber futures are climbing again. That's good, man. That's really good. You know, in this crashes, this was really alarming. I remember, I think, talking to Larley about it when it was going on, and it's just, that's not a good sign for the economy. You know, that's like building and stuff. That's like, you know, the materials you use to build homes. So it just went nuts and had to look at this crash you had. You crashed, okay? Now you're rallying, but you're still making higher lows. If you zoom out, we're going back to 1993, dude. In 93, we had, you know, higher prices. So it's climbing again. And you just broke some sort of resistance in February 2013. And so, you know, you're going to have 430. But look, this thing's at $421.
Is that a joint?
So, you know, I think good chance if this is continuing to climb like that, we could in time see $460. Look at the weekly. Not even close to being overbought, right? Daily probably. Close. See, not even overbought. And you can't call that divergence yet because there's not even, I mean, like, the positive momentum could just keep building, right? So you could very well, again, see 460 to 490, which is the major historical resistance. Remember, support resistance is timeless. You can go back to 1950, and that support resistance will still be respected, okay? Here it is, 1993. What were you doing in 93, chat? Shout it out. If you weren't alive, just say something. I don't know, that you weren't alive, okay? That would suffice extremely well.
Bruh.
1993. That was when, actually, we were talking about snow earlier. The blizzard of 93 or whatever. 92, 93. I don't know. Alabama were national champions. Hype! But, there was a blizzard, man, and it was a generational storm. Is what meteorologists called it. Never seen anything like it ever since. But it was ridiculous, man. Like, it's like what people deal with like every winter way up north, but it was gnarly, dude. What about you? What were you doing?
Bruh.
You were eating food. Excellent. Teej was born in 93. Ew. Fire sales. Cabo. All right, I'm getting a beer. This one's this one is also for stay-at-home kings, man. Oh my god. Not 96 is not the blizzard for me. Not for Birmingham, Alabama. March 13th, 1993. Is that it, Rush Pabs? Is that what was that the is that when it happened? Holy crap. A blizzard in Alabama in March. Global warming, dudes. Capo. Don't read into that, please. Don't get political because I said that. Jeez. Greta gang. Don't unleash Greta gang on me, dude. Wow. I'm sorry. $250 contributions sometimes put me in shock. Don't get mad at me, man. All right, so cop and a half, ConocoPhillips. Very interesting. Accumulation going on a breakout of a downtrend you'd been in for a year, over a year now. I guess you broke out in November, so it was like 13 months. Interesting. All right, and so you could see $65, $68, maybe $74 retrace levels up here. Okay. Put on the watch list. Always looking for good 1 million volume assets to add. Just triggered all the Gen Z. Hey. +3 feet. I thought that was nothing to you northerners. Okay. Ooh, I like this song. Well, I think I do. I don't know. Oh. Ah. Don't really see it. I do see an asset breaking an overhead resistance. It was kind of range bound. That's not what I'm looking for, dude. What? That is not a rising wedge. I get it, though.
Is that a joint?
I have returned. We got a bullish shark on Twitter.
Twitter Connect. Well, we had a beautiful rising wedge. Oh, it was glorious.
Check out Goog. Bearish deep crab, with PCZ at the high peak of a potential head and shoulders. Target of H&S's 50% retrace of C to D.
Bro, where were you today? We looked at it. We looked at it in the stream, man. Yeah, we'll look at Google. Goog, though? I mean, I thought you couldn't trade Goog. I thought you trade Google. Goog was for, like, you know, that's like their Class A. That's their... For insiders, it's crazy, right? Am I crazy? Alright, Twitter. Bearish deep crab. Ah. Kind of see it. Kind of see it, yes. Anyone else digging the song, man? Might be too deep, though. I know what you're saying. You're like XA, B. It's way, way too deep, I think. Right? It didn't really ever hit the 886. It got very close. But that's what you're probably talking about, right? I'm trying to think about these. The X to A doesn't matter. Hold on. Let me see real quick, alright? I just got these. This, like, the sharks are kind of, they can be confusing. You just want to refer back. Yeah, it's still, I knew it, man. It's like X to A. You don't want to be going any higher than a 1618. This went to a 174% retrace. But B to C is between the 1618. See, it's between the 1618 and the 224% retrace. So no, this is not really a valid pattern. The only way it could be valid at this point, or even close to being valid, I think it's already invalidated anyway because the 174. But it would need to retrace from A to B, you know, to C between 1618 and a 224% retrace, which would be down here. 224. Oh my god, dude. It could go all the way down here, according to the shark. Seriously. And it's funny though, right? 224, that's like in the low to high fib extension areas. There's confluence down here, I guess, right? But that would make sense though, is like 113% retrace is also valid for sharks. See, that's the thing about sharks. They're crazy. They're different. They're just like, they got these different criterias, and you gotta have like a deep enough retrace from B to C. See, this is fine. This is between a 161 and a 224% retrace. So I think a more valid entry for maybe a long on Twitter would be down at like $24, not where we are now. It didn't even hit the 886. So look, what could happen? It runs up. I think this is a breakaway gap. I think this is pretty bad. Lots and lots and lots of volume came in on a huge gap. Very well could be a breakaway gap, meaning like you don't fill the gap anytime soon. It like ushers in a reversal, and so that would make sense, right? High to low, you ran up, made a lower high, an 88% retrace, so that's already indication that your trend's reversed. A lower high, hello, that's how you signify. That's how most people don't understand how trends reverse. Well, here it is, dude. Lower high, welcome. So yeah, you can't just break down and just make a lower low in like a month. It takes time. So you get so effing oversold, you got to reset the oscillator. So you reset by rallying, making lower highs, not threatening this gap, and then selling off again and eventually hitting down these levels. And that is maybe where you might get better opportunity. And guess what? Down there, we very well could get ourselves some bullish divergence. We got nothing, no reason to believe on the daily why there should have been a reversal right there besides the 886, and it didn't even hit it to begin with, right? So maybe wait for $24. Do you remember, this is a Patreon, like this was like the first unofficial trade setup I ever did for stocks for patrons, because I found it was just like, you know what, man, whatever, dude. Oh yeah, liability, blah blah blah. It's like, whatever, man. I'm not telling people what to do. I'm just showing them stocks. I'm just putting it in the Patreon. Who cares, right? So I think patrons appreciate it. But this thing was down like I think it's down like 35% since I brought it up on the Patreon. We were very close. We were like $44. I was like, could this reverse? It looks ready to reverse. 88% retrace, rising wedge, bearish divergence, high, higher high, lower levels positive Momo, lower levels relative string. Let's go.
Hype in the chat!
We're on, man. We're effing on. Unfortunately, it's not legal to send me alcohol in the state of Alabama. It's ABC here is weird. Like dude, it's like Bible Belt stuff. It's like big time. No. Stonk looks. That's right. Can't tell me, dude. Okay. Oh, Google Connect. Yes. But he said Goog. I don't really look at Goog, dude. But I'll, here, I haven't looked at this in so long. This is kind of different, isn't it? No, it's not. It's like exactly the same. No, it can't be. I didn't think Google was at all-time highs. See, there's no way, right? No way. Because this is too, like, that's... Give me a deep crab on Goog. Did you mean Google, dude? Because this is what I'm looking at. And I see a butterfly. I see a bearish butterfly. X, A, B, C, D. And that's at 1350. So potential trade setup. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. But I couldn't see a deep crab. Maybe I'm looking too far out. Is that it? Bitcoin's doing nothing. You can just rewind the beginning of the stream and take a look at it. I always analyze Bitcoin first, right? So for anyone that ever comes in, they're like, can you do Bitcoin? It's like, dude, I did Bitcoin. There's DVR. It's an amenity available to you that I allow, right? I could just turn off my DVR and you'd never be able to review the stream. Wow, that would suck. People do that. But, nah, just rewind. You go 5 minutes into the beginning of the stream. Boom. There's your Bitcoin. Every stream. Pretty much. Like 99.9% of streams. It's like that. Disco Danny, refer to exactly what I just said.
Enjoying the stream and the analysis. Can you look at progressive PGR? Pattern development and some divergence on the oscillators?
Of course, Jay Dinks, man. Thanks. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we can do that. So just real quick, the issue is kind of weird, right? Where this gap down and pivoted. But it's like, you gonna Fibonacci from there or here? From your low to high. That's the weird thing about it. But this is very real to me. I see it. It's so clear. Thank you for the gap for that to make it so clear. But yeah, X, A, B, C, D. So Fibonacci there is going to be tough. That's like normally where you would target. That's where you'd Fibonacci for your targets the downside, right? Like 1245, great one. 1221, great targets right there. Beautiful. All right, alert set up. Oh, it's all good, Brett, man. but not a deep crab, right? Unless you're saying XA. No, it still wouldn't be. No. It's. I don't see any way it could be a deep crab. It has the 78% retrace, right? Okay, so progressive. What's up, Zach? Thanks for joining the Discord, man. All y'all should be joining the Discords. Progressive Corporation, Ohio. Is it like Miami, but of Ohio? Of course. Everything's of Ohio. Capital. So the question, well, the comment, pattern development and some divergence on the oscillators. Yeah, I guess you could say there's divergence. Well, no, not here. No, none yet. No development of divergence yet, but it might be setting up. The next low you get another lower low like this, you'll be getting yourself some divergence, which is great. I don't think you've broken out. Look at that, beautiful. Oh my God.
Bruh.
What more do you effing want? It's beautiful. Everything lines up perfectly, man. Okay, so just hit the hard lines bouncing, and you got a downsloping resistance coming up at 72, 73. Okay, how far have we retraced? Probably only 50% of the way. So 50%, meh, it's moderate retrace levels. You normally get the minor reversals there and then eventually sell off. Low to high. Okay, wow, it got near the 618, but it never touched the 618 exactly. So, again, yeah, you're making a higher low now, but you're still in the downtrend, and you're not really clearly showing divergence. You made a higher low with higher levels of relative strength. What can happen is you run up again, you hit, look, you don't break out, and then you sell off once more. Right, like that, and then you go down, and then you eventually do hit the 618 for real, or a little bit lower. Like, look here, listen, you know, support back here. There's more down here. Look at the 70. That's a lot of support. I'll bet you there's tons of value down there at 62, 62. You probably, I mean, you might not get there. Always possible, but, you know, next sell-off you get, you're going to be looking for this, J-Dinks, man, eventually. And it should be like this. Right, and then you'll be like, oh man, there's real divergence going on. Holy crap. On both oscillators. Let's go, dude. Right, a major low to another new major low. And you get the divergence. And that's when you say, hey, there might be a chance here. We might get a impending price action reversal to the upside and break this down sloping resistance. And then we can go from our high to our low and get our targets. It's going to be up in the 70s. You know, whatever, man. We're getting ahead of ourselves here, but you get what I'm saying. This is what you're looking for, man. Like, it doesn't matter if it's there or not. You continuously look for this stuff. I hope, like, you watching me scan charts, I'm continually looking for divergence at critical supports, not, well, it almost, I don't know, man. It looks like you're in the midst of developing it. You're about to start soon. Once this reverses the downside again, maybe you'll get some good divergence, okay? Convergence is good and all, but dude, you want the divergence, man. It's so clear and concise and lets you know. Okay. Convergence can be very, it doesn't mean impending price action continuation. That's not what convergence means. It's like this business as usual. It's like, this is what it would look like if it was going to continue the run of the upside, but this is what happens also when it, right before it dumps again, and then it ends up making bullish divergence or something. Okay. So look for divergence. Very important. It's a very critical ingredient into our baking formula. Okay, man? Baking cakes all day. J-Dink's fantastic, man. That's what it's all about here. That's why we hang out. And that's why, I don't know, man. We got 226 people here. You understand this is back when Bitcoin was at, I don't know, right around these same prices a year and a half ago. That's how many concurrent viewers. Or if it actually it was lower, man. I think we were in the 3s and stuff. I was at 226 viewers. So, you know, man, it's tough. Night streams. It's like why I just have to get in the mindset. Just do what you love. Enjoy it. Don't worry about it. Concurrent viewership, because it's gonna be terrible. So just forget about it. Get lost in the charts, and that's what I try to do. All right, man. So this is great. This is what you're looking for. All right, we'll put progressive on the watch list, and maybe we'll get something like that at some point. I'll just add an alert, and when that beep goes off, when I get that notification, I'll be like, hey, let's take a look. What are the oscillators looking like now? And maybe it's just filling out like a freaking puzzle piece. Oh my god. Okay. We're caught up, man. Indie Trust, you might need another girlfriend that's more predictable, like Divergence, because that's what Divergence is. It is predictable. So get a predictable girlfriend, I guess, if you're saying that.
But we are still here, alright. We are still together. Do not get trapped.
Bruh.
This is Damon, man. What's up, dude? Thanks for the 5, man. And thanks for the freaking Herman Miller again, dude. And thanks for getting off the Nutella. Most importantly, it's the most important of all, okay? Because we can recoup the chair. We can recoup, our backs. We can recoup each other. But we can't recoup diabetes. The diabetes award, man. Thank you, dude. Holy crap. Do we have that? I think I have it. I have to find it. It might take an hour. But it's all in all caps. Diabetes in all caps. I have like 100 different sources in my OBS. So, see, I wish OBS would create a little search column in sources for people that actually use this stuff for beyond video games. And like, dude, I have like 400 to 700 tickers, or not tickers, but PNG logos from different companies and cryptos. And I turn them on and off because it's like gainers and losers of the day. I want them to show up on the starting soon screen. It's like, I don't have a search bar. I can't search for stuff. I have a library. But they're like, oh, we don't care, man. We cater to the scrub Fortnite streamer, okay? That doesn't really give a crap about anything or helping people or making not sticking out. Whatever. I don't have it anymore. Let me see. Oh, yes, of course. Mrs. Damon never wanted to be this. Oops. One word. Diabetes.
Bruh.
I wish you could tip me in stocks business idea. That'd be amazing. I just don't know how it would work. And it's like, that's a great idea. Like, I think we were talking about that yesterday. Tipping in stocks would be brilliant. It'd be like one up coin, but it'd be like one upping one up coin, dude. Because one up coin is the facilitator of the crypto contribution stuff, and it goes through the Streamlabs API. So yeah, we got any web developers, CSS plus mothers in here, okay? They can help develop the stock tipping feature. Be legit, man. I mean, the problem is with it, even less people are going to use that than they would even the crypto tipping. Because it's like, all right, crypto, I guess it's a currency. Stocks are not currency at all, right? They're just shares of a company. So, I don't know, man. It seems so good for us, right? For this stream. but there are few and far between streams that are doing what we're doing here, right? There are a few. There are some. But again, think about all the streamers that have ever existed ever. And the ones that actually focus on like market analysis and like stocks and trading. It's got to be less than 1%, less than 0.5% probably. So that's terrible business idea. You're just catering to a very, very small niche. But if it doesn't take much effort to create, it might be a different, you know, scenario. Yes, Hainsey. That's it. It's good. That's him. He's a legend now. Be careful, Mr. Magoo, man. I know you're capping, though. Stocks will be taxed so much? What? No. Because if that app ever exists, I would take the stocks and just hold them.
Play
just like the
Rangers
crypto.
on Top Gun.
Oh, hey, Diabetes, if I play Danger Zone, all right, you can hate me all you want. You can lose your mind, because someone did. One of my top contributors lost his effing mind when he requested a song, and I said no, because it'll get the stream taken down. I can't, because if I play that song, this stream will not be available for anyone, any other of my 21,000 plus subs to review when it ends, right? It gets done processing. Everyone can, I mean, look, if I was an IRL streamer that provided absolutely no value and content and education, then yeah, we might play Top Gun. We do what all the other video game streamers do. You know, oh yeah, let's play songs that are gonna get our streams taken out, because who cares? Because people just clip the stuff in the middle of the stream. I don't know, right? So I can't play that. I can't play it, man. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Don't freaking hate me, dude. Y'all remember what happened. I can't believe it. Second largest contributor pretty much to the stream ever. And he like loses his mind, and like he like turns literally psycho on me. Because I didn't play a song, dude. Didn't play a song. Hey, I don't know if that would work. Think about this, like X, A, B, C, D hits a 786 or something. I might have already hit the 786. I'm saying if this is a 618, maybe this could be a 786, and it could be a Gartley that develops down here or something, man. Just kidding. Just thinking outside the box on PGR. I don't really hate video game streamers. It's not that, man. It's just more like I cater to an audience that's much older than the audience of people who stream video games. The advantage they have is the numbers, because of Generation Z that is so acclimated to live streaming entertainment. Whereas the generation that I'm in, and the generations that are beyond me, Gen X and Boomers, they're not quite acclimated at all to watching streamers. And there's a lot of negative connotations, you know, to people that aren't in the know, that don't understand it. And so it's just like most streamers stream video games, and there's just not much it's like, great, dude, you're streaming a video game.
Is that a joint?
Yeah, I'm up for it, dude, of course. SNE. Oh yeah, well guess what, Joe Miller? You know what he said? He came back and he tipped like a month later or something. He did say he owned me because of how much he tipped me. He did say he literally owned me in TTS. He tipped me and said it on a live stream. Someone can go back and find it out of many, many hours of streams. He claimed he owned me. So how's that feel? You know, I think the crap I deal with is easy. With some people, man, it's not. And I didn't even do anything wrong. I just said, I can't play your song tonight. I'm sorry. After he tried to get me to drink an entire decanter of whiskey. If anyone remembers that stream, that was where it all started going downhill. SNE Connect. Wow. I haven't looked at this in a long time. dude. This thing's gone, though. Yep, gamers provide escapism, which that's good. Escapism's great, but what does it do for you? If you are escaping from reality, you're running away from reality, right? Where there are people that choose in their spare time to do that, escape. There are other people that choose to invest in themselves, right? So which one are you? Are you one, if you're in here listening and hearing this right now, you're one that chooses to invest in yourself, because what we do in here is kind of dry. It's kind of, work and stuff, I get, if you don't love it, it's kind of like, what? So we've got Sony Corporation that has just broken to all-time highs. Bros, man.
Bruh.
Gets beaten up dad tip $23.58. Much props to you, stay-at-home dad. How about one more Mitch? MSCI deep bearish crab almost at PCZ. 4 hours of starting September 9th, 2019.
Don't you crab me, man.
Bruh.
Don't you crab me. Yeah, we'll look at the MSCI Connect, and hopefully a crab is waiting for us on the beach. Thanks, dude. Gangish behavior. Certainly. Gets beaten up, dad. Dude, no way. He beat up the bookie. I feel bad for that bookie. He's probably singing the blues tonight. Okay, so since Sony just broke to all-time highs, my issue here is if you look here and listen, you're kind of like diverging the whole way up on the RSI. It's not really, I guess that happens, but it also doesn't happen too, right? So in other situations is what I'm saying. So like, I'm trying to be good about having my mic, because I'm looking up at another chart, like at my top left screen. So look, if this was to hold and sustain prices, then you very well could see eventually $66. But if the macro just goes to crap or something, this could be a big reversal area. I mean, that's some serious bearish divergence right here. So I wonder if there's like any kind of like wedge stuff. Probably not, but just grasping at straws here. Oh my God. Are we gonna see this, dude? No, it can't be, man. You're kind of wedging. Oh, look, dude, that's some serious upsloping price action, dude. Definitely beginning to wedge, man. Right? Don't you see it? So a break could definitely happen at some point. Harmony though, I don't see high, XA, B, C, D. Will that be like a shark? Because this doesn't matter on the shark, right? But B to C matters, right? No, this doesn't matter. 113% retrace. Right, what are you at right now? It's like almost too perfect on the bottom, really. 113%. You hit 113% retrace. So if this thing's to sell off, it would be right around now. Okay, so with the bearish divergence, it seems like less and less likely with all this divergence that you would see the 1272 before selling off, right? You might sell off and make a minor retrace and then run again. And this divergence plays out. The 113% retrace plays out. And then again, then eventually you hit the 1272. But yeah, you're at all-time highs, but you're just extreme amounts of exhaustion are starting to set in. Look here. I mean, listen. Like every time, like lower levels of positive Momo. Every time, man. You keep making higher highs and you're converging and you're upsloping, which is wedging. So, I don't know, man. It's okay, but if we broke out and it looked good and we weren't diverging and stuff, we'd be talking about something like, oh yeah, dude, this looks really like likely we might see 66 soon, but this is just like we barely made all-time highs. We just barely broke out, and this is happening, and this is happening, and the 113% retrace is happening, right? So Sony doesn't look that good, man. You don't fool me, Sony Connect. All right? That's it. Oh. I don't know, man. Deep crab. Oh, I see. I got you, man. I got you. So I plotted this all-time high overhead resistance. The probes is talking about X, A, B, C, and then D. I'm like a kid in a candy store, man. My issue here. Dang, this freaking oscillator, dude. The oscillators. Yes, you're overbought, but dang, man, no divergence. 4 hour those looking bad. It's not great. I mean, high and your higher high nearing the 1618 with maybe some 4 hour divergence. You know, it's like they're about the same. So that's stagnation, right? So go back to the previous one before it here. Definitely diverging somewhat. Not really on the RSI. You're not getting any help like on the RSI really. So though, yes, it's amazing. The 1618. It's fan-freaking-tastic. Let's look here. We're gonna get confluence. So it's almost the same, right? From this like previous high to low down here. Oh, probes. Did you know this? If you go back, high to low 1414 is confluent with the 1618. So then that makes it the case a little stronger that we have confluence there. But dang, dude, dang, this divergence is not really where we want to be. Like, it's not that great. Now, maybe the weekly, but I don't think the weekly is going to help at all for our case. Again, this is high to low here, 1414 fib extension, which I like the 1414 for a reversal area. With the 1618, forget about it. I like it a lot. It does seem like you could be developing weekly bearish divergence, but we just don't know when it's gonna crap out, right? When's it gonna start maturing? Probes on the weekly high. Now we're getting much higher highs with lower levels of relative strength and positive Momo, but again, when will it crap out? When will it start going white, light or green, you know? Very interesting. I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking a small shot with some sort of stop and going with your targets. You know, your first target, of course, is probably going to be 247. Right? It's your previous all-time highs. That's like, those are like, remember we did that with Nike? It's like, boom. Then it creates right there at that previous all-time high, that broadening bottom, then shoots the upside and retraces. You'd have lost 78% of your value if you didn't take profit at your first profit-taking level, right? So, I mean, that's not bad, man. Not bad at all. I like it, dude. I like it a lot. I mean, you're like essentially there. Like you're hitting the 1414. You closed at it. You didn't close above it. You wicked above it a little bit. But yeah, 266. You're there. You're at the area. This is like one will be going short if they're trying to take the opportunity. They're going short like tomorrow. Okay, that's it. And then again, they're taking their first level profit at 247 down here. Right. Like, what does this all mean? If you didn't get anything I just said, it's like eventually that. The swoosh, the Nike swoosh, cap up. All right, man. Been live 1 hour and 30 minutes on a night stream. A night stream I haven't done in a while, but I'm happy to do it when I do. Oh my God, Bitcoin 7,262. What are we gonna do? Or are you saying OMG to Bitcoin, like the S-Coin pair? I just don't even know anymore.
The world is flat. Cybertruck is beautiful.
Bruh.
Fake science girl. Wow. Are you kidding me? Fake science girl. We know that might be the fake science girl. But who is fake science girl the same person as fake sci girl? Do we even have the technology to know? Probably not. It's only 2019. Okay, I just got my PC figured out after 2 years. I just got my PC like stability figured out, man. Only had to get an M2 solid state to fix it, man. And you know, I've been having webcam issues, but now, hey, look, now I'm not having webcam issues at all. That's stupid. Potstock CGC, man, was a Harmonic, dude. Was that a PCZ? You talking about Marijuana's Connect? Here you go, dude. Well, it's a beautiful, fantastic, textbook bullish Gartley. Been in development since June of 2017. Okay. So yeah, it's at the pattern completion zone of this area. All right, that's it, dude. And the targets, if this is to play out, which it may fail, it may very well fail and scrub out whatever. It's pot stocks, it's speculative. We don't know. It's a very new market, okay? But you'd think what's been going on in legislation, it might be good. So we're saying if this pattern is to really complete and rally the upside, targets between 31.08 and 41.75. These are the price or the profit taking levels and the price reversal areas too. Where it runs up, reverses, runs up, reverses, reverse. Okay. Vechain doing things. What? Not by that much, huh? 25%. What are you talking about, man? Oh my god. Dude, that Moon Boy isn't even here, is he, dude? Hold on. I'm gonna be like, yeah, dude, it's climbing. It's up 8.3%, and it's Maker's up 8.79%. That's it. Everything else up around 3 to 4% with Bitcoin, kind of. Okay. What's up, Mike LSU, dude? Thinking about taking LSU -7 this weekend in a 3-game teaser. I'm thinking about I don't really ever want to touch Ohio State, but that line is so enticing at -3. Which I know anything can happen in Bedlam, but it's like maybe it was like Ohio State, maybe LSU, maybe Notre Dame. I was looking at others too. It's not easy. Like, it's not like you're talking about rivalry week. Betting in rivalry week is like tilt betting. Like, it's just, it's not easy. Betting rivalry games. I was thinking about Vanderbilt +32 because I know they're dog crap. They're terrible, but it's a rivalry game, and Tennessee's bowl eligible. So they're in a bowl, so are they going to really care? Who's going to care more? A crappy Vanderbilt that's had a terrible, disappointing season. You think they're going to come out to play? I feel like, you know, the emotion, they would come out to play way harder than Tennessee. But that's just feelings, man. I'm trying to think great. Yeah, and the problem is just like it's an old rivalry game. But the good news, why I really like it's home game for LSU. My other ones, my thoughts. I haven't taken bets yet. Like, I normally take bets pretty early in the week, and it's still really early in the week, but this week's really gotten me kind of like meh. Yeah, it's like Ohio State, Notre Dame, LSU, Oklahoma. And we're talking about like a 3-game teaser. Those are the games I'm considering. Maybe Iowa, like I think it was like -5 or +5 or something against Nebraska at Nebraska. So I worry about that because like Frost is a pretty good coach and they might come out to play. It's not a good week for betting. You're really gambling on rivalry week. So Vechain doing things. This is up 9.25% right now. Continuing to climb. Our attempted rally, right? What was the idea before, early in the stream? X, A, B, C. This is 786, 886. Right? Doesn't matter. One or the other. Craps out. And then dumps again. And then we hit a 786. And then we could become Kangs with a bullish Gartley. A bullish Gartley that could be what ushers in the entire reversal for Vechain, and it takes over the entire worlds.
Bruh.
Mini kappas, but you get it, man. You get it. Harmony. X, A, B, C, D. This is House Harmonic. If you don't like it, you can get out. This is me pretty much 2 beers deep, okay? James, yeah, just rewind to the beginning of the stream. I was talking to Vet Moon Boy. I was texting him from the Andromeda Galaxy. I was like, hey, man, we're attempting that rally. We're either going to make that lower high, that double top, or that slightly higher high. We might. You could always make a cipher, which it could happen, but it's fine. I'd probably just rather see a Gartley. There's just something about those Gartleys, man. Something about them is so fantastic, so legendary. XRP. Okay, sorry. I thought your name was something else, and you were like, XRP at 24 cents. I'm taking notes. It's like, what? Anyway. Hey, good. Lame volume on Vet. Lame volume on an attempted rally. Where you end up making bearish convergence or bearish divergence on maybe on higher highs or a double top. Solve again. We're looking down yonder. We're looking down at 39 to 40% of 1 penny for an entry, potentially. Okay? Okay. Oh my God, Bitcoin's at $72.99. Oh, we didn't even do it. Sorry. You look like handsome. We got it. Okay, man, here it is. Here is what we talked about in the day stream, just like we're talking about in the night stream, where the corn of bits has found divergence on a decently significant time scale and has reversed its price action. Yet, on the reversal of its price action, we've hit a 23% retrace from the high to low, disregarding the milkman wick. This is when all the Moon Boy scrubs that you don't see now, that were in the live chat when I was streaming when I got home from Andalusia, they were all taking buys when many people were selling. So, disregard the stupid wick, look at the normalization. Okay, that makes sense. Swing high to low. And guess what? Worst case scenario, it's conservative. It's not a big deal. High to low, 23% retrace. The most shallow retrace. And it's confluent with the resistance. So you can see why it'd be tough to, break that immediately. So we sold off a little bit, and now we're starting to climb again, which is good. You have a break, 7,400. You could very well see 7,750 to 7,850 very fast. And when you get there, that puts us at what we call the golden zone, which is the common retrace zone, where you commonly retrace to those levels. And I did this early in the stream, where you run up, you hit it, then you reverse. You hit it, you reverse. You hit it, you reverse. Okay? It's Fibonacci, man. It's not real. It's fake, dude. But I'm gonna trust in the fear greed index. That's when I lose all respect for anyone who ever says that. That Fibonacci doesn't work in crypto, but you're gonna put weight in the fear greed index that's only been around for like 3 years. When Fibonacci has been around for how many years? When was all this stuff discovered? A very, very long time ago. $1,202, 1,200 Fibonacci was created or was discovered, whatever you want to call it. And people are saying that's not real, but they're saying something that's stupid and made up by TradingView 3 to 4 years ago is real and should be discussed and waited on. Give me a break. No respect.
Bruh.
Probably no one knows who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about, but we'll just leave it at that. Okay? Doesn't matter. The chug debt is paid. If you don't remember, I paid my debts, and the consensus was given by the community that if I chugged 2 beers in whatever, less than an hour or less than 10 minutes, yeah, if it was like a 10-minute period, I chugged one and then boom. If you chug another one in the next 5 minutes, then all your debt is forgiven. That happened like a week ago or something, 2 weeks ago. Okay, man, we did it, dude. 1 hour, 42 minutes live on this kind of becoming rare night stream for reasons. Fibonacci led to the Renaissance.
Bruh.
Let's go, dude. What do you think? What do you think the Renaissance was, man? You're going back to classic times. That's in the Renaissance. The art in the Renaissance went back to ancient Greek, ancient Roman times, right? So what do you think Elon's doing? Elon's going back in time. He's taking back things from the past and starting it over. And I like it, dude. It's cool. It's definitely a cool thing what he's doing. It's different, innovative, shifts the entire world's perception of what is normal, what is acceptable. That truck, what he's creating. Kind of interesting, even though it's kind of weird. It's hilarious. Someone posted in memes. Oh my god, this got me. I almost peed my pants when I saw this. Yeah, there it is, just still sitting there. Phil Centura brought it up. There it is, dude. It's like the old Apple mouse is the Tesla truck.
Bruh.
I would say au contraire, D-Trust. I'd say most people do that at night.
Oh, it feels so good!
You get on, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean, man. Hype for that. We're doing more memes and stuff, dude. There are some funny ones. I love that, dude. Nintendo 64, it lines up perfectly, dude. Oh my god, everyone. Jeep made the dumbest truck. Hold my beer, it says Tesla. Yes, DeLorean has sex with an Aztec. It becomes the Tesla. I love it. It's perfect. It's perfect, man. Anyway. Yes, exactly. All right, man. Well, I guess it's I've finished my second beer. It's been a great stream. We've looked at some very good assets tonight. Had a good time. I think we've all learned a little bit tonight, just a little bit. Hopefully I liked the joke. It's whatever, man. I like IPA. IPA is my thing, man. It's been my thing. I don't know. You just got that joke, D-Trust? Get out of here, man. What are you doing? Wake up. Cowboy. No, get ready. Actually, take some melatonin. Get ready to sleep. That's what I'm going to do, too. So, dude, y'all been amazing tonight. Thanks so much, Stay-at-Home Kangs, man, for the $250 bomb of Bitcoin you dropped at me, man. Let's go. And just the contributions of Vet Moonboy made an appearance or not Vet Moonboy made an appearance. Fake Psy Girl. We had Probst in here as a Russian, as an American, as many different things. His crypto ICO of his literal child will become an ICO one day or soon. Probst is working on the prototype. We're going to hear more about that. It's been a great stream. Lots of celebs. Lots of good things. Lots of charts. Lots of education, man. Lots of value in this stream. And it's an honor. So I'll just be back sometime later. Bitcoin 72.53. You just heard me. Closing remarks. 78.47 to 86.47 is just a common retrace level. These are reversal areas. This is stupid weak. If you reverse it, you can't break this. You are terrible. You are trash. No demand asset. But you would, if the demand isn't that terrible, then you would at least hit 78.50 or so soon. Okay. So I'll be back tomorrow. So until next time, respect the T. Hey.
Bruh.
Let's go, man. Idiot. Bunny. I like it, man. 8-minute Star Wars worlds. Oh my god, man.
Bruh.
Look here! Look, listen!
Life is all about you, and not at all about you. Now that's two opposing thoughts, and yet both of them are true. How can you experience everything you choose to do, while observing the experience you're having from a higher view? See, it's the question, not the answer, that's the higher view. Otherwise, you couldn't differentiate between the two. Awareness, but of who? You think you hurt me, but I promise I was letting you. They say we're all one, but where have we been heading to? I'd rather die free than have to live inside a petting zoo. I am the journey that I'm getting to. Gratitude is my destination. My destiny is perfectly aligned with this location. I am the map, so I travel back in time. I have everything I want, because my imagination is mine. But mine is not enough for me, because I am not my mind. I can might see it all, but never get to see I'm truly blind. I could be it all, but all identity is intertwined. The moon is only bright because it reflects the sun's shine. There's nothing left to chase. We do not run this place. But both medicine and poison's an acquired taste. So I started taking selfies of somebody else's face.
George toked weed. Absolutely, George toked weed. Are you kidding me, man? He grew fields of that stuff, man. That's what I'm talking about. Fields. He grew that shit up in Mount Vernon, man. Mount Vernon, man. He grew it all over the country, man. He had people growing it all over the country, you know? The whole country back then was getting hot. Let me tell you, man, because he knew. He was on to something, man. He knew that it would be a good cash crop for the southern states, man. And so he grew fields of it, man. But you know what? Behind every good man, there's a woman. And that woman was Martha Washington, man.
Bruh.
Every day George would come home, she'd have a big fat bowl waiting for him, man, when he'd come in the door, man. She was a hip lady, man.
Oh, it's good.
Brooklyners, thanks so much for the threes, man. Oh my god, man. Gangs.
in. Hurry up.
You sure this is okay?
Yeah, it's totally cool. Just keep your voice down. My roommates are sleeping.
You mean your parents?
Yeah, same thing.
Nice jammies.
Thanks. They're a present from my roommates.
That's cool.
Here we go.
Where am I supposed to sleep?
On the air mattress. Do you need a stuffed animal? I have a dog. I think I have a bear. Yeah, I have a bear.
What are you, 8?
At least I have my own bed.
Your bed is a car.
Yeah, but it's a fucking sweet car. My roommate said they're gonna get me rims for Christmas. Or a CB radio. I can talk to other car beds. That'll be hot. Might get a stereo, too. My sister said I should get an alarm.
Shut up.
I love the colorful clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. I hear the sound of a gentle word on the wind that lifts her perfume through the air. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. Good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. Good vibrations. Close my eyes. She's somehow closer now.
Bruh.
Softly smile, I know she must be kind. In her eyes, she goes with me to a blossom room. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me excitations. Good vibrations. Excitations. Good vibrations. But she sends me there. Gotta keep those love good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those love good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those love good vibrations. Could've used a few pounds. Tight pants points, hardly renowned. She was a black-haired beauty with big dark eyes and points all her own, sitting way up high.
Bruh.
Well, backseat of my 60 Chevy, working on mysteries without any clues, working on our night moves, trying to make some front page driving news, working on our night moves in the summertime. In the sweet summertime. We were in love, oh no, far from it. We weren't searching for some pie in the sky song. We were just young and restless and bored, living by the sword. And we'd steal away every chance we could, to the back room, to the alley, or the trusty woods. I used her, she used me, but neither one cared. We were getting our share, working on our night moves, trying to lose an awkward teenage blues, working on our night moves. And it was summertime. Sweet summertime, summertime. Wonder, felt the lightning, yeah, and waited on the thunder, waited on the thunder. I woke last night to the sound of thunder. How far off I sat and wondered. Started humming a song from 1962. Ain't it funny how the night moves, when you just don't seem to have as much to lose. Strange how the night moves, with autumn closing in.
Bueller. Bueller.
Night moves. Inspiration, oh though she barely waits a moment. Elevator doors open. Hear her footsteps touch the stairs. Words walk by, describing definition. Stop and talk about it. Just too easy to see. We're always lucky if we see fishes, we go fishing. Thoughts meander, rising all around us, rise and fall and rise again. Stop and talk about it. Strong beliefs, oh, like ideas come to life, turning atoms into rain and stone, the sands and tall trees. Worlds pass by, unifying description. Stop and talk about it. Talk about it. And my she dances till she dissolves into the light. Illusions of light. Oh my, she dances. Deep romance and poetry. The songs of Rumi, Gurdjieff and Adidas. Dance in the lights. Dance in the lights. My, she dances. Oh my, she dances.
My name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.